Hey guys, welcome back. Colton with Bear Scare Beauty again. This is going to be the second video I filmed since my camera broke. So I'm actually using webcam, so the drastic drop in quality might be due to that. Anyways, not really here nor there. So thanks to my very loving and patient boyfriend, he had the idea I recently picked something up and that I should do an unboxing. And I didn't really think about doing one, but yeah, sure, why not? Because I haven't really seen anybody do an unboxing of this, because I haven't really seen anybody buy this. And yeah, that is the ABH Norvina collection. I believe this is 2 or 3. It's the kind of peach and like green and yellow one. This is really the only one that spoke to me. Yeah, this is Volume 3. Pro Pigment Palette, Volume 3. It's $60 USD retail, got it at Sephora. Not a great deal, not a great deal. We'll kind of get into that later. But yeah. It's a pretty little unicarton here. It's like a nice peach with gold butterflies. Ooh. Black cardboard. And so I did obviously look at this in Sephora. It's plastic. It's not metal. I think there may have been some confusion. I think some people thought it was metal. It is not. It is a fingerprint generator, as you can already see. There's my fingerprints all over it. Ooh, magnetic closure. And it just comes with a loose little protector screen. Get rid of that. Here we go. This is really the type of palette that I like. It's got a lot of green and earth tones in it. It has some really usable neutrals, some nice shimmers that aren't super common. So overall, I'm happy with it. Like I said, this is the only one that spoke to me. The blue one was kind of nice, but like, you know, you have one blue, you have all blues. Like, there's very little delineation amongst a lot of blue palettes, so... and then the purple one I didn't give fuck all about, right? This is the only one that seemed unique, seemed like something I didn't already have, and it seems like something I could get use out of. Now, why did I throw the unicorn away? I'm being a dumb bitch tonight. We just celebrated Valentine's Day the day after Valentine's Day. He was so kind and loving, and he bought me a little candy poop monster. Poops candy. And then, yeah, we went to lunch at a Cajun place, and then the mall, and then a concert, which was kind of weird. Anyways, enough about me. How have you been? Where was I going with this? Poids of 1.8 grams, that's 0.063 ounces each. Let me look at the Modern Renaissance palette, actually. This dusty old girl here, the Modern Renaissance palette. Everybody's Old Faithful. Oh, so this is 0.02 each, and this is $45. Like, 45 for 14 shades, or, you know, 60 for 25. Not cheap, obviously. If you are a pro or a freelancer, I think these are good values. If they perform well, I am going to do a look. So if they perform well, you know, they could be a good value. It's going to be cheaper than, like, Viseart, or, you know, kind of comparable to, like, Makeup Geek or something like that. I know they just had a huge re-release with a lot of their stuff, but that was pretty costly. I think that was, like, $250 for the palettes, but I think you get, like, 38 in there, so it's like, is it really worth it? Are you really worth that much? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna pull in a little closer, and we're just gonna kind of do some swatches and play around. Alright, so, coming a little closer. I'm not really sure if I'm too washed out or not. I look pretty frickin' washed out. Let me... Anyway, okay. Right, so, I think I'm gonna swatch A2, A5, E1, C2, B1, this kind of like frosty bluish green. The mattes are soft, but not overly soft. This is A2, and this is A5. They look almost identical, although A5 is more like a Cheeto dust, and A2 is like a tangerine. Then let's do B1. Ooh, that one's pretty. Yeah. B1, now let's see here. C2, this is like a burnt orange red. It's like flamin' hot Cheeto dust. Ooh. They all swatch quite nice, actually. A2 is a little sheer, but not terrible. And C2 is like the tiniest bit patchy, but also like not terrible. We'll see how they perform on the eyes. And then just because I want to, I'm going to try E1. That's just this kind of like acidy green. Looks a little sheer. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's pretty, it's pretty lackluster. Wow, I am really blown out. There we go. That looks much better. Okay. Yeah, so that's like hyper sheer. These are nice, but it's very sheer. Let us begin. You know, I'm getting a really peach ring vibe from this. Yeah, I'm getting a real peach ring vibe. Just gonna take the NYX Proof It. Basically my favorite eye primer. I'm just gonna hold this bad boy up. Ooh, you can fold it virtually flat. I'm sure you can actually pry the mirror off too, but I don't really want to do that. Alright. Just gonna wait for that to tack up for a second. Peach ring. Going to be taking A5. And it's just a fun little detailing brush. Picks up well. And I'm just gonna start. We're just gonna do. I'm gonna bring that up a little higher and angle it more. There we go, that's the level of extreme that I want. Given this is a pigment palette, I'm guessing that blending them on isn't gonna be the hotness. So I'm really packing that on. Looks nice. Now that we have just an insane strip on the face, taking a paddle brush and I'm gonna kind of gently blend out the edges. Gonna take a tapered blending brush, take some A2 on it, and I'm just gonna blend it through the crease and like kind of up and out a lot towards my brows. Getting some weird skippiness right here. That's weird. This is just an angled blending brush, and I'm going to use it to kind of further soften that lower edge. Taking this detailed brush again, and I'm going to dip into E4. It's this nice kind of like pale yellow, I guess. And I'm placing it on like the inner third, kind of. Ooh, that is very sheer, wow. Keep in mind, I didn't put any powder down or anything after putting that base down. It was just the base and then shadow right on top of it, so... Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. When I swiped it, like... Wow. I don't know if you can tell, but like when I'm packing it on, it's like coming back off on the brush. That is a weird one. I'm gonna swatch that one real quick. This is E4. It's like a very pale yellow. Yeah, I guess it can be built up a little bit, but I don't know. That's very weird. I'm gonna kind of buff the edges together a little more. These do blend well, though, so that's nice, especially for a pigment. Whereas I feel like most pressed pigments don't generally blend. Kind of like with the Subculture palette, you know? We all remember that. We all know. We all did know. Alright. I'm gonna take A5 again and then just reinforce this. It's just lost some of its luster. And then buff it out with A2 again. God, that's so weird. Like, right on the inner corner right there, it's like bald. It's like the A4 pigment, E4, excuse me, is just not sticking. I don't know why, that's quite weird. Just taking some glitter glue on a brush, and I'm going to cut the crease. Not that my eyelid is sticking to itself. I think we're gonna take C1 dry brush right onto glitter glue. And then I'm gonna go into D4. It's this like coppery shade dry brush. That's very pretty. I'm going to take just a clean blending brush and really just kind of buff around the edges here. And I'm going to dip into E3 just with the tip. And then use the same fluffier blending brush that's clean and just kind of buff out along the edge. Fabulous. Look like the most fabulous peach ring. I tell you what. I'm just full-on blending this into my eyebrows at this point. It's fine. There's no rules, man. There's no rules. I think what I want to do... just go full glitter liner. So this is the Love Lust Disco liner by NYX. I believe this was one of their limited editions, but you know, whatever. You can still get the regular glitter liners. Alright, and that wraps up the eye look here. It's pretty basic. It's just kind of a normal cut crease, and then I used a really glittery liner, so it has a lot of oomph to it. And the glittery liner is bleeding, which is no fault of the eyeshadow. It's not the liner's fault. Anyways, I like this palette so far. I think it's a good value compared to ABH's other releases. It has a good color story. It's a lot of warm and kind of peachy shades and naturey earth shades. Yeah, that is the unboxing and eye look. Thanks for sticking around if you did. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, BearScareBeauty, same way it's spelled here. Watch my other videos if you haven't, it'd mean a lot. Subscribe down below. I think it's on the left-hand side, so stage right, left-hand side, right down there. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Once again, Colton, BearScareBeauty. Bye.